Okay, so we're playing through this before, and I've got up to the point where King of Stone and King of Progress is now unlocked. Did a little bit of mining off stream, just so we could get the cards unlocked. We didn't have new ones coming soon. We can't get those yet. So we'll do a run through each of the kings that we have. I have got it so that we can get up to the Lord difficulty. I think there's a higher tier after that. But I've gone through and I've played, was it Peasant, Squire, Knight, on all of the cards available. So we'll be playing through Lord difficulty to begin with. Perk. Okay, let me, honestly, just picking those at random. It's pretty, this is pretty much the game that we've just played, just slightly different. Right. It's very easy to pick up then. Build a stone to projectile onto your enemies. Do we have any music? I don't know, why is this so quiet? Let me tweak audio settings very quickly. There we go. Frame rate 60. I mean, we're on max. The aspect ratio is not right, so I don't know what it's talking about, but I'll leave it as is. Let's see what happens if we up the frame rate. This one isn't. No, unfortunately. I don't think so anyway. This one I played a demo of way back when we did previous Steam Next Fest, and I enjoyed it enough to buy it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that right at the back. Bit of farm in the middle. Got a couple of towers as well. Going with a paladin to begin with. It's got a farm in the middle. Okay, we get into it and the audio is like massively loud, so. Blacksmith. Let's actually lower those. It's fine between bouts, and then you get into it, and then boom. So, blacksmith on the front lines. We have auto on. Okay, pick your loot from this. I don't really want any of those. Really. I guess we'll go for the spire. Okay, we'll up music then. Right there. Okay, spire up in the corner. A little healing, I guess. We'll go for a little archer. 3 random plots. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50% or summons are stronger. Let's go for attack speed of your towers. I've got 2 ready to go in. Go in with units to begin with, and I'm going to get a couple of towers down here. Yeah, shredding them. Shredding them. We'll go for clone. Feels like the most appropriate one to go for. I guess we could put a tower over there. And we start on a buff. Let's clone blacksmith. Better to double it up. Yeah, let's go double blacksmith. start out quantity over quality and then build up afterwards. May the Lord, the prophet, has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Card on the target plots will level up in the year of the prophecy. Okay, well, let's get those on there, so there's at least one of those covered. You have Spiels. I destroy the target plot to receive 3 random tome cards. That's not bad. Units attack, trigger a lightning chain, deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. Let's do this. And let's put this on our archers. Like lightning enchanted arrows. Forest is extra HP, that's not bad. Let's get a castle upgrade. My lord, it's time to wage war against another king. We will go against the King of Blood. Castle. This is triple speed, by the way. This is normal speed. Easily done. Got a bit of castle out of those. Scout tower. So if we put these next to the blacksmith should upgrade these, I think. 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructions. Castle to level 3. I think that's all we can do with the castle. About the buffs. Okay, they didn't do too bad. Units attacks apply 1 poison stack. Okay, shot. Anything useful? Multi-projectile tower shoots 1 extra projectile per construction in your kingdom. Add 2% damage to all towers and base every year. We're getting quarry. We're getting the trebuchet. I need appropriate spots to stick those on. Could do with some extra spots. We're gonna get one soon, but wish like we should have taken that other one. It unlocks 3 spots. 2%. Okay, quarry right at the front, and we'll go poison. What have we got here? Let's put poison on a soldier's blades. Have to put down another one. Adds 1 unit to your adjacent troop. But I don't want to place another one down yet. These aren't ideal spots. Okay, we'll stick a tower here then. Done. Buffs allies attacks based on your own damage. Got another spire. Yeah, I guess spire. Get a little bit more healing in. Wizard's Tower. Unlimited frames. Add 9 units. Clone is another good one. These are all good. We got. Let me go ahead and clone. Adding troops is fine. Here we go. Here we go. Expansion mode. So, want to get the benefits of a buff. If we expand here and put another tower down. There we go. Ton of damage. They're all done. I don't want any of these. We got any space for troops? Yeah, I guess we got a free spot. Buffs allies attacks. Sturdy troop that deals melee area. Range troop casts powerful attacks at a slower rate. Let's get wizards. They've come from the wizard tower. Put them there. Absolutely wrecking him. I figure we do that, make the most of the farm in the middle. At 1 unit to each adjacent troop. Level up target plot. Cancels the first hit target. We'll go for wild card. Unlocks 3 random plots. Doubles the maximum HP of all troops. Your buildings apply their effects 1 more time. These are all good. I'm going to go for the exploration and hope we get some good spots. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get the trebuchet right at the back. Then we can throw another buff there if we get a chance. Yeah, that's going well. The numbers on the plots, Glenn, show how much damage it has done. And then I guess for this one, how much healing it's done. Okay, so we will... Is this... Okay. We will pick... we may as well go all in with the Spire, get it 3 out of 3. King of Blood always does a lot of damage to me. Here we go. Cemetery is not a bad shout. In fact, let's get the cemetery. Those upgraded because of the prophecy. Very good. If an adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp to find its place. That's up there. Done. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tone cards. I am going to do that. Maybe. We get rid of the tower there. That's doing a lot of damage. It's a double tower. I can't get rid of that now. Yeah, I guess I don't really want to get anything. Lightning. Level in the middle. Get more recruits. Lord of difficulty. Unit explodes when killed during dealing 10% HP as area damage. Do I want any more troops? Make up good spots. None that are open. None that I want to put them in. The Demon's Altar that is pretty good, but we're a little far along to be getting that. So let's go for Carnage. I guess we'll put it on the Paladins at the front. paladins with holy hand grenades, I guess. Okay, let's get another set of archers. Just upgrades the ones that we have already. Okay, where do I want to unlock? We can buff those if we get something in there. Probably here and get another combat unit in. Yeah. Well, add to the existing archers. Level them up. The wizard fellas. Right, I can't upgrade the spire anymore. Was it wizard that we have, or was it warlock? It was wizard. Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. I may go for this. Few buffs here. Let's go ahead and clone farm. Get that upgraded to max. Get the most amount of troops as possible. Here we go. Well, it's going to be vampirism out of all of those. Every time enemies attack your units, those enemies gain 1 poison stack. Your buildings apply their effects 1 more time. Receive 99 gold coins. Let's go for 1 poison stack. Every time enemies attack your units, those enemies gain a poison stack. Great. We'll go for a little vampirism. These just foot soldiers. Okay, yeah, let's go for an army of vampire soldiers then. Fighting alongside the paladins. The vampirism and the healing tower. I could re-roll. I'd rather keep the coin for the shop. No combustion again, that's 2 combustion. Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. Okay, what's got the highest attack? Can I see? 16.5, 20, 5, 14, 2. Okay, well it's gonna have to be the paladins then, because they're hitting hard. A few more recruits. I get another blacksmith. Great cemetery. Mid-lord or diplomats cannot make peace with an enemy king. We will make peace with the king of spells. I've been using enough of them. Wow, imps wrecked them. Add 9 units to the selected troop. Own the card of the selected plot. Let's do that. We're missing out on some upgrades. I'm thinking we do an upgrade to the blacksmith, and we get another blacksmith upgrade. As soon as we finish, like in the central battleground, they're done. Okay, tower upgrade. Right, shop time. We have 141 coins. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. I do it in the middle with the farm. I had another farm. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Target card returns. Okay, we're getting earthworks. We're getting overinvest. And then we could afford one more, but I think we'll leave it there. So I can overinvest in my castle. We'll be doing that. Earthworks to open up additional plots is gonna be best suited here. Get 2 of those. Means we get all 3 spies back, so we could technically move this. Attack. I mean, with it saying adds attacks, I mean it's gonna add healing. Guess we won't know until we find out. So let's find out and then we'll know. Put them on there. Get a level 3 turret. Looks much better. Hey, they broke through a little bit there. Cemetery again. Max cemetery. I could do with a couple of extra troop units over here, really. Make the most of the cemetery. Or paladins. Or blacksmith. Yeah, blacksmith. Okay, so where we are. We best. Blacksmith, I'm gonna put another one here. Ghetto's getting a slight increase in damage. We're getting close to the end now, so it's only gonna be a little buff to it. Good. Clone again. I mean, we could do the same thing again, really. Or am I going to be better to just have more troops? Let's clone these. I'd usually upgrade. I'm going to put another set here to make the most of the graveyard. Get more imps. Do the same again if I can. Let's have a look. I'll get a blacksmith anywhere else that's going to be useful. Yes, I can. Let's get 400 blacksmiths. Okay, well, I don't need this one now, I don't think. Receive 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose loot. No. Summons are 50% stronger. I think that's only going to count for the imps. I'm going to re-roll. All your units and towers have plus 20% chance to deal critical. Every time enemies attack your units, those enemies gain 1 poison stack. Let's go for more poison thorns. That'll be 2 then. We're going to put another one of those there. Yeah, look at the imps go. We could clone and put another one there. Ranged sniper always attacks the most distant target. Work well for us. Kind of liking the imps at the moment, though. They're probably going to be the last to get killed, so it'll be like a little backup. Let's put those here. Still smashing them. Okay, so graveyard is maxed. cameras in, I guess. We've got like 2 years left, so pretty much all out. Let's do this. Okay, what do we got here? Tank unit doesn't attack but reflects all damage taken. I've got 2 free spaces. I've already got 1, so I've got 1 free space. And then we can upgrade a couple. I've got 80 coins, so I can buy maybe 2. So we'll buy 1 new one. And then more soldiers. So there. Put these here. These here. Double up on those. It's pretty good layout. Clone. Just for a sneaky little upgrade somewhere. I'd say one of the blacksmiths, but we're like right at the end. Let's add units. Let's add units to the house there. There we go. That's almost tripled them. Yeah, they do the best out of them so far. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. Honestly, at the very last year, I'm going to grab that and we're going to probably do it for the central one. Every year, add 1 unit to the adjacent troops. That's now done because we're on the last year, so level all of those up. We'll add static that are elf archers. Let's attack when it kills an enemy. Yeah, let's put them on there again. So I'd miss out on a couple of extra troops just to level up 4 plots. I think that's worth it. Big fella. Smashed it. Right, we can continue playing. Go straight into another run. Yeah, see how I go with the other ones. Now you can play the game on the Baron difficulty. I think there's a higher one than that as well. Wow. So we had a little trouble last time with the King of Nature not really being able to get a decent thing going. Let's stick with low difficulty. We'll always go for the what we have. I think I figured this one out a little bit. And this fella. Creates a field on the ground that heals allies and damages enemies. Again, we got the mushrooms to start with here because of one of the buffs. That's going to be great. Put that there. We really need to get the elves placed down. It's my only attack at the minute. Yeah, wow. We need troops fast. He adds 2 HP. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I really want to get the forest, but let's do this. I guess we already had one. Wow. Max those. There we go. Instantly better. get static. I'm gonna procreate on them again. Already a million times better. Procreate again. Unlocks 3 new random plots with forests on each of them. Brilliant, that's right next to that. Add 2 HP to these each turn. We're gonna procreate again. Big archer damage. Music's funky here. Okay, let's go for Paladin. Now, I know we have the forests around here. I'm gonna prep for 1 item going in the middle, 1 buff. Pretty much Paladins to slow them down. Yunt. Blessing in 9 years. You have 20 gold or less by the year of the prophecy. It multiplies your gold by 9. Okay, so it shows up here. It's over here. Let's get this fella. Need like an attack speed, really. Creates roots that trap enemies. 3 roots per level. I haven't really used that one. A poison vial. Of these. See how this goes. Yeah, so they hit hard and then poison a little bit as well. A little broccoli fella, yeah. Every year adds 1 unit to the adjacent troop. Okay, we'll grab that. It won't really help out the treant, so I might not place it directly in the middle. Let's wage war against the King of Progress. So I'm more inclined to put it here. I get something a little better for this. Yeah, we just need to make sure to spend before the blue thing over there. Right. Every year adds 2 HP to the adjacent troops. We've already got a few of those around already. Let's upgrade the mycelium. These little fellas. Let's get a reroll in. Where would I want to put them? Over on the right hand side again. Reroll. Of combustion. Right, we've shot 50. May as well spend out. Okay, so it was the blacksmith I wanted. Every year adds 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructions. We'll grab that. We'll put it right in the middle. No. Creates roots that trap enemies. 3 roots per level. Let's put it there. Get rooted. Clone the card of the selected plot. We're going to do that right in the middle because I don't know how many blacksmiths we're going to get. We need to get another troop card over here really to maximize this. Okay, troop card please. Disposable melee troop. Levels up whenever adjacent plots level up with no max level. And it gains 1% damage whenever a plot levels up. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Let's do this. We keep getting random forests. So, take this one back here. For now, it's not really doing anything. So I may as well get rid of it. And clearly that's the option. Let's do this. Level up the 2 of those. Get another troop unit here. little broccoli farm. Okay, we actually have got another blacksmith. That's fine. Ooh, we're gonna go for soldier though. Gonna stick those. One extra tube, extra HP. Yeah, right here. Okay, it's feeling good already. Mycelium, and then we'll upgrade that. Receive free procreate cards immediately. Every poison effect is now applied twice. That's pretty good. All units and towers have more chance for critical. Let's go for more procreate cards. We'll use those straight away. Let's see. Paladin upgrade. Those upgrade. More archers. Mycelium upgrade. Squeak noise. Tank unit. We might go for that. We are going to go for that. Let's put a tank unit in. Let's put him there. They reflect damage. Nicely done. Do with a procreate or 2 on those. Treant. What level are we? 2 of 3. Treant it is. We didn't get the prosperity because we had more coins, because I forgot, but that's fine. Big broccoli fella. Damage. Elf. Good. Put a unit there. That's probably going to be better for a buff. Gonna put mycelium in. Reroll. Okay, let's... We got the balls anywhere. The ball's gonna work. Can be mounted by adjacent troops. For each 1 HP it has, increased rider stats by 1%. Let's get some boars. Mounted by adjacent troops. Yeah, look, there you go. Give them some boar mounts. Destroy target plot to receive free cards. Right, let's grab that. We're gonna do that with this. Oh wow, great. And the wild card as well. So... what year are we on? 18. If I get something placed here, and use earthworks on it, it'll unlock both of those. Let's hold out for that. Level that up. Save the clone for now. Pushing on those. Static on those. It's feeling fairly solid. Nice enough mycelium there. I guess let's do that. We can expand out now anyway, another one. So I'm going to be placing the mycelium here to then upgrade these. Upgrade that one. Mycelium there. Or to destroy. Okay, we've got a shaman. Buffs allies attack based on its own damage. Ideally, I'd need that next to a blacksmith. It's not going to get buffed on any other damage. So let me try re-rolling. Ranged troop casts powerful attack at slow rate. Let's get the offering. So we earthworks this. Spread out. Gets rid of it anyway. So we'll place that there. Actually destroy it. Pretty much melting them. There. More boars. Could add 9 units. Level up the boars. Unlocks 3 new random plots. Okay. Do this again. Let's destroy that. Let's overinvest in the treant. Couple of clones are born this. Locks the adjacent plot. Go there. Get that back in. Clone this. Arm in. Get another unit there if we can. Kind of spread all over the place here. Yeah, over-investing in your castle or your initial thing seems really powerful. Unit's first hit is always critical. Let's do that. Let's do that on these guys. Make sure their first hit hits hard. Okay, this is max, right? That's max. Bomb is 2 or 3. For archers. We do need more troops. We're not really getting any other. Hit 23. Let's go for archers. And make peace. Make peace with the King of Nothing. Let's place the archers. We're gonna get more units right at the front, right now. Which means they have to walk less. Yeah, the treant's really powerful. They've done well. We have overhaul as well. Overhaul it is. We will overhaul this. Level up those pots. I want to say we're done, but doing pretty well. With combustion. Right, we've got 86 coin. We have all unit cards. 1, 2, 3 good spots for units. Get some more defenders as well. Put the defender in. Get 1 more card. Sturdy troop that deals melee area damage. Let's do this. And leave. Let's put you here. Get me a little bit more HP. Let's up our defenders. It's level 3 or 2. Let's clone 5e. Let's clone the farm. Raid the farm. Done and done. More roots. They have actually been helping quite a bit, so let's grab those. Get get that, I think, now max level. Who's now maxed? Yeah, the Executioner. Roll. Go for precision. I feel like we've got 4 million plots here. Here for another buff if we manage to get a chance in there. So we already have crit on here. The first hit. Go for these archers. Great. Blown. Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. Archers again. I think we got this one in the bag. Get a sneaky spire in, maybe. Get some wizards. Let's go quantity now. Right, I don't know if I want to unlock any more. How far along are we? Yeah, 29. Straight up, 3 new plots. 3 new plots with forest on them. Why would you ever pick this one over wilderness? Let's go for venom. We do have a little bit of poison, so let's just double it. Double poison. There. More defenders. Level them up. Level them up. Yeah, I don't know if I've sort of like mastered the game. It's not particularly, particularly hard once you know what you're doing. Clone again. Okay, so overinvest, and I think that's it. That's all we can afford. Spend 30 gold. I don't have 30 gold. We'll need to wait one more turn before we can use this. Or we can discard a card. Increase every stat of a troop or town by 15%. Doing that on this, I think, is incredibly powerful. So we'll wait the one turn to do that. Final battle. Let's clone these. Let's clone these. We'll get some more defenders in. They work pretty well. Any buff area over here, if anything. Double them up. Combustion. Right, we have the 30 coins now, so boom. Year 33, right. That'll be all the elf. We must play all of our cards for the final assault. Okay, so elves, we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade those ones. Boars, same with these. And then combustion. And for them, wow. Boom. Yeah, it's taking about 20 minutes to run. Guess we're leveling up each time. I wonder how high the difficulty can go. Okay, so I don't think we tried either the King of Stone or the King of Progress in the previous episode. I don't think we had them unlocked. Let's go for the King of Progress. We've been playing with some of the cards, but not them as the whole build. Let's try this fellow with like a plague mask on. Okay, Mothership flies towards enemies like a unit, can be controlled on the battlefield. I have it set to auto. Mothership straight away. We're gonna... It gains plus 1% damage whenever any plots level up. Probably best to get that in like kinda soon. So defenders in there. On damage. Tanky unit that doesn't attack but reflects all damage taken, so no point doing it onto him. Raid the Mothership. Oh my god, the noise. Every year adds 2 HP to adjacent troops. Unit attacks apply 1 poison stack to the enemy. Summons a fighting spot. I don't really like any of the... reroll. Clone the card of the selected plot. Okay, let's clone this. Let's just upgrade the Mothership. I think we can get it higher than this because of perks. Defenders already. Let's get executioners. Those in there. We're getting hit quite hard to begin with. Pick your loot. I think I want to have be an enemy with the King of Greed. I don't remember Greed having some good cards. Okay, we'll go for the forests. The level of all active lab rats is doubled. I don't have any of those. Every poison effect is now applied twice. Receive 9 free rerolls. That's not bad. Let's reroll this. Doubles the attack range of your Mothership. Oh, it's gotta be that, right? Gotta be that. Get the, unit gains plus 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. Let's give that to him. Oh yeah, that's great. Look how much more. Wow. I don't want any of these. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tones. Okay, let's grab that as a backup card. Yeah, I'm gonna place the forest. Get a little bit of extra HP, and then worst case scenario, I can destroy it. I want to over-invest in this. Unit supply 1 poison, that's fine. Clone card. Double the damage of the card on the target plot in the year of the prophecy. Right in the middle, but that's going to be where my buff card is, so that's null and void. Why the random plot to level up 2? Each use 1 more plot is leveled up. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Level those up. Your loot. Get more tanky unit. This is kind of unsettling. Add 9 units. Selected troop. Let's go ahead and get a forest in again, and I can destroy it. Check a free will be 2 or 4% HP. Wage war against another king. It's going to be the King of Greed. If you haven't gathered by now, basically the kings that you're fighting, they're the cards that you end up getting rewards from. And you'll occasionally be fighting essentially a rebellious bit of your own faction. Put that in. A little bit more HP. I don't know how this gets destroyed. Range troop casts powerful attack. Oh. Go for this. Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and overinvest for that. Get a stat boost on it. Save this for when we've leveled up a plot. Take someone down. Units attacks trigger a lightning chain. 1 damage and 1 chain per stack. Do that onto them. Clone them. Add more of them. Yeah, they specifically shoot the enemies with the lowest health. Still have a destroy? We do. Let's go forest again. Okay, shop time. If adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp. I can't even afford anything. What am I doing? Forest back here. Get more health. Okay, this thing is now deleting enemies. Opposable melee troop. I may end up getting the rats. We're getting the rats. Throw them in there. Wow, 2 of them. Add 9 units to the selected troop on the rats, I think. Okay, so a branch out. It'll be for one where there's a troop. So here. Then we'll put another troop there, and we'll earthworks it. So let's get rid of that. I wouldn't say I'm like a massive fan, but I don't mind stuff like this every now and then. Another overinvest would be great. I'm gonna be getting beacon for the middle. Every year adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. Attack speed onto this. Everything is now getting poured into the beacon. Everything onto that now. The range of troops again. All currently active plots gain 1 level. Oh wow. Add 9 units to these guys. Okay, we've got a lot more rats now. And lightning attack. Okay, so it may have a sacrificial put in here. Maybe. I have a plan. With this. It doesn't count for that because it's not a unit, so we are going to be earthwork in here. We get it back anyway. Wow. Overinvest into this. More beacon drops, please. So that'd be a new combat unit. Kills an enemy. Gotta be on the executioner, surely. Executioners. Overinvest. I'll do it just yet, so let's sacrifice you. Damage. Combustion again. On the executioner again. Okay, so we're gonna buff here. Another troop unit there, another troop unit here if we can. We're gonna overinvest in you. It may just be another set of executioners. Decent buff. Oh my god, another overinvest. All out with these. Yeah, 20. Yeah, we've got plenty of time to add more then. Look at him go. Question again. The level of all active lab rats is double. I only have one. Yep, top down. This is the attack of all your units and towers by 30%. Let's do this. Got a better way to do it. Overinvest in that. Destroy target plot to receive 30 gold for each level ahead. No. I cannot re-roll. Okay, well, Midas touch then. When this troop kills, there's a 2% chance to receive 1 gold. You... Okay, so these are archers. They hit very hard. They're very slow. It's these ones, it's the elves. Clone. Right, we're cloning. Make peace with the King of Nature. I don't want that garbage. We'll clone this. Like that. I think once all troops have been killed, it then starts attacking the ship. 26. Not really much point doing this like later on. I like a relatively small amount of troops. All on the mothership really and leveling it up. Another beacon. Yeah, we gotta get the beacon. 40 coins. So we can get 1. Space for a troop there. There's no buff. Let's get trappers. Let's first start by getting a second beacon in. Do I want it on those? I guess we could have done it there to get that again, but trappers in there as well. These guys will be throwing mines down. We'll have a nice little wall of mines. boys. Those mines going. It's got to be over invest. We'll throw the shaman into the well for some extra coin. Boom, boom. These first hits are always critical. Let's get that. Overinvest in this again. This is doing 30 damage. It's 15% on top of 15% on top of 15% over and over and over again. Let's do this one. So, level of all active lab rats is doubled. What are we on? It's on. Is that free? Oh, it's unlimited, isn't it? Is that technically level 6? 3 and then plus 3. Okay, well, we'll do that. 3 plus 9. 8 damage. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Its hit's always... First hit's always critical. Get precision on that. Plague rats. Overinvest again. Overinvest into this. I don't know how you can lose for this. Just overinvest into that and you're done. Okay, we can't afford any. Precision on the rats. Set up. You know the drill. Yeah, 32. So let's do that. Make sure we definitely got the last little bit for the overall. This might be the cheesiest enemy yet. The cards were 38. Okay, we'll overinvest into that. This can go in the bin. And on these guys. Wow. Yeah, just pump everything into this for this guy. Wow. Find the King of Stone on board. Got this guy on Lord, and then we'll try the higher difficulty, because, like I said, I don't jinx myself, but we're doing pretty good. Some towers that shoot nearby enemies. Pretty much the same strat. Adjacent plots attack now deal poison damage. 1 poison stack per level. Area damage store every year. Sacrifices an adjacent unit per level to gain 2 damage. Oh, music's kind of sinister on this one. Well, I mean, I don't have any other attacks aside from the actual thing, so I'm kind of tempted to get the trebuchet to begin with. Sacrifice it afterwards. I haven't really used the mangler. So I think I'm going to stick that in the middle and actually try it this time. Sacrificial troops. Reroll. Don't have enough to reroll. God damn. This building reaches level 3, it levels up all your plots. Units gain +1 damage whenever any plot levels. Let's get reinforced. Can I do that on... No, it needs to be an actual unit. And cauldron stacked to these. Well, cauldron there should count for this. We're just making little towers. We're making a little tower defense game. Okay, rats. Surely for sacrificial and poisonous as well. Get it into this. Plus allies. You're getting thrown into the mincemeat as well. Buildings, apply their effects one more time. Perhaps now cause double damage. All your units and towers have more chance for critical. Go for this one. Throw you here. Now, is that my rats just gone? Like a free spot there. Yeah, I think it is. Wow, okay, well, we're throwing rats into that then. We're just feeding everything into this. I don't know how well this is going to work. Blessing in 9 years. Up the HP of the card on a target plot. Okay, so it just picks randomly. Rat's probably the worst one to pick. What's this damage then? 15. Okay, so it's pretty decent damage. Turns enemies into rats fighting. Rats inherit convert stat. Okay, we've got a little bit of a weird one going on here with no extra buffs. I took a gamble on checking out the mangler. So far, I'm not really feeling it. Guess it stacks. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tomes. Let's go for static. Wage war against our king. King of blood, please. I am going to earthworks on this. And I'm gonna cauldron back on this. Means we can get some troops over there for free. Summons 1 demon per level for each dead ally. Grows permanently strong. Weird build going here. Very weird build. Oh, they got me. That's 103. This is what I get for experimenting with a different build. Towers on the go. We've got 81 coins. Spots. poison. Executioner's here. We've got a wall maker as well. Wall. That's good wall. Yeah, getting the wall in's a bit buff. Destroy target plot. Level up to random plots. Let's get this. I'm gonna get rid of this rat thing. So. To level things up. Look at how the mangler would work. That's 2% damage to all towns and base every year. No, let's go for this. Put it on the corner box. So level up that. Level up those. Interested to see if this gets any sort of sizable mod scene. These towers are like so-so. Yeah, so I did like 600 damage. This did like 300. Need more troops. I need to throw more troops in. Double the maximum HP of all troops. Double the damage of all towers. Increase the damage in range of area attacks. Does this count for the ones that spawn by this? Summons towers. So I've just doubled the damage of those then. That's how I interpret that. It's towns. Destroy target plot. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, this is doing loads now. 1900. An adjacent unit dies in battle. Ideally here. I think we can upgrade this more. I guess we'll see. We can. I wonder the perks being that we could upgrade it like 2 or 3 more times. Anything I want to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of my executioners. I've only got 2 of them. They're about to get sacrificed anyway, so let's get this again. Let's do that and use to buff those. Okay, now we definitely need to get more troops in. Level up adjacent plots. No, we need troops. These are still not troops. Let's go for the towers. But still no more troops. Wow. let's expand to... Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah, shame. Okay. Amen. Oh, wow, it's melted them all instantly. We're still getting more stronghold. I've got to be reaching the max for this. I probably won't get any more than that. Stronghold can now build towers twice as fast. Done. Increase that's damage. Yeah, I think if you're going to use the manga, you've got to go all in with it. Max. Yeah, I think you need to go all in. Just feed them enemies. Kinda wish it was a little quicker. I don't know if it's gonna work for like the final boss. Make peace with elves. Yeah, you want cards with lots of units. With significant damage. Do you double upon those? It's just gonna absolutely blend them. I'd say its only downside is it's very slow. Overinvest, definitely. Level up, clone. Can't get clone. Right, so overinvest in... Oh, it might be going to be worth doing that. 15% for this. Let's go for the towers. Let's go ahead and... Wildcard. Oh god, we can only upgrade the one thing. Really? And it gains +1 damage whenever any plot levels. Let's do that. Let's get rid of these. Oh. Like a glass cannon build going. This might not be a bad shout anyway. I'm gonna get Cauldron. I already have one. I don't really think expansion matters all that much in this. Really? I'm gonna try putting a Cauldron here. Giving it poison damage as well. Oh wow, okay, absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I gotta say I'm not a fan of the Mangler. I'm sure there's probably a very specific build that makes it work. What happens if I get 2 of these down? Oh, big wall, okay. Walls reflect 10% of damage. I didn't even read the other ones. We've got a massive wall though, so. Yeah, GG almost. We've got one hit that we can take. I don't know if I could recommend using the Mangler. Really? You can, yes please. Hits per second. Okay, maybe with the beacon. Okay, so yeah, this increases attack speed essentially. If we had acquired that a little earlier, then it'll be a hell of a lot faster. That's really where it comes in. Because yeah, the main base is still technically doing more. Wow, we're on the final assault. We're not doing this. Absolutely not. Not with a Mangler. Wow. Garbage. Let's put these here. Put those there. Let's put those there. I'd be very surprised if we do. Surprised we're at the end already. Oh my god, we did it. Wow. Okay. I don't like them. I won't be using that again, I don't think. Risky build, that. Risky build. Okay, so we said we were going to go on to the higher difficulty. I think let's do that with the King of Nothing again. Base level to see how the difficulty rises. I assume it's just enemies have got slightly more attack speed or health. You gotta guess. Oh, with two paladins. Get them down in the middle. Damn it, I should have put them there. Because we can get the blacksmith for the castle. Okay, well, let's throw down 2 sets of paladins for now then, and we will blacksmith them. Straight into the next one. I don't want wizard cards. Killing me here. Go for the spire again. Blacksmith there. I need some of those beacons is what we need. 9 units. We'll steel coat these guys. Based on its own damage. Let's shave it in. 3 new plots. Yeah, I'll take those, that's fine. Okay, so put the shaman here. Get the shaman increased damage. Plus the other enemies. Okay. Okay, that could work. We have another blacksmith. Yep. This early enough to get to them. Okay, we need more front line. Go for combustion. Blessing is all the HP of the card on the target plot. Terrible. Okay, we'll double up these guys. So I can just overinvest in my main unit every time. I didn't actually mean to click reroll there. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll take the blacksmith out of it. Like a 10 times speed option. Okay, castle. Wage war against another king. Okay, so thinking about the cards. Probably stone. Okay, no greed. No greed. Right, just have to bear me a minute. And we're back. There we go. Okay, what were we about to put in? We were going to put in... upgrade the castle. The castle. guy, oh, I guess he was being buffed by the shamans. It's getting bigger. Yeah, it's more. One would be pretty good, actually. Spots that I've already picked. Yeah, I feel like every build I just want to wage war against the King of Greed. Get myself beacons and overinvest. And then every time that happens, I win. Dramatically. So they need a nerf. Okay, we'll get farm. I'm gonna put farm up over here. More shamans. Okay, shaman's wrecked. Oh my god, how close was that? That one little fella at the end. Beacon. Anything to destroy a plot? Okay. Anything else? Beacon's gotta go, like, next to the castle. The attack speed. Kind of a ball layout going on at the minute. Spire right at the front. That'll do. That'll do nicely. We'll get that placed. Oh, we can't actually place it on that. We'll get it placed here then. We'll get beacon placed there. More hits on the castle per second. Everything we can do to create the beacon. Situations like this, if I was firing faster. The same again. Oh, King of Wizards. King of Spells. Bit static. Let me sacrifice these ones. Little ball fellas. Oh, slow and steady wins the race on this one. Spire's actually been a nice addition. Add 9 units, clone the selected card. We're going to be cloning. We're going to be cloning the beacon. We're going to be placing... Ooh. Yeah, we're just going to place that. These wizards are wrecking. Well, that's 2 out of 3. Okay, well, let's do this. Increases the damage and range of area attacks by 30%. Let's do that. I'll help the castle. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice these. Overinvest's a good shout. That's this. We'll be getting Spire back. it is. Our target plot to level up to. We get rid of the shamans. Okay, so if we put shamans back in the middle there. These archers always attack the furthest back enemy, which will be my shamans. Blown. Beacon. That 6 extra hits a second. Castle's feeling considerably faster. Ballista. Yeah, ballista. Get that here. Wow. I think this is GG. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I mean, beacon there. I don't really rate shamans. I'm gonna have another roll of that one. For King Reed. Castle there. Yeah, I don't know, really vibing with the shamans. They were kind of terrible. Archers in there, soldiers in there. But I hope for a beacon from the shop. Now, blacksmith. This already feels better than the last run. Castle, great. Mounted by adjacent troops. If I get the bolts and put them here, increases the attack speed of your towers by 50%. For this, I don't know if it counts for the castle. If I put this here, can it be by both of them? The ball's in. Wallmaker. Yeah, king of the castle. Much better already. The king of spells. Terrible. The wild card. Look at the HP of the card and the target. Is it worth just throwing a troop on there just for that? Level 50% damage to all towers and base every year. I mean, that's pretty good to get early on. Start getting a lot of towers, really. Let's go for the castle. I'll not upgrade it anymore. We'll just meet there. Walls are actually pretty strong. They're not really doing much damage, but I can tank poison. Yeah, it's good poison for the archers. Wage war against another king. Not the king of spells. I can't upgrade the castle anymore, so that's a wasted item. Cool. Flame Tower. Remember the Flame Tower being pretty good. We have Cauldron as well. Mobile tower that moves onto the battlefield to burn it. So let's grab that. I think it's buffed from... Oh, we can't even place that. Okay. We're probably going to have to sacrifice the balls if possible. Let's put that there. Elden Ring. Cancels the first hit the target unit would take every battle. Okay, we've got a legendary one here. It destroys target plot forever, automatically triggers a royal council event. Okay, we'll grab that. Level up target plot, grab that as well. So this will destroy the plot forever. 5 ever. All your units and towers have more chance to critical damage. Every time enemies attack your units, they get poison. Receive 2 cards after every battle, but you can no longer choose your loot. We gamble. Let's gamble. I can no longer choose my loot. That's very risky. Let's upgrade this. Let's steel coat you. Just avoid. Okay, so oh wow, it really does just give you that. Wow. Wow. Right, let's pin that. Vampirism to soldiers, I guess. The flame tower is putting in the works in 800, nearly as much as the castle. Let's open that up. Cemetery. I really actually kind of need to get rid of the boars so I can put a cemetery in. Put up the soldiers. We could get a tower. Let's put a tower in next to the blacksmith. Let's up the soldiers. I might just put a cemetery in front of the soldiers. Yeah, we'll do that. A mangler? No, absolutely not. The cemetery there, that can go straight in the bin. Put it in the trash. Kind of regret taking Gambler. Increase the attack of all your units and towers by 30%. Done. Flame tower upgraded. Done. Trebuchet. Here. Graveyard's pretty overpowered as well. Upgrade that. Steel coat for the boars. We'll just keep the boars then. I'm definitely feeling the upped difficulty on this one. The rest weren't too bad. Okay, Demon Altar. Unit explodes upon death. There. More vampirism for them. Level up. One of those. Upgrade the tower. Get one of those in. Upgrade the wall maker. Cauldron. The spots for that at the minute. Let's upgrade the flame tower. Okay, that was pretty good. Probably here for the graveyard. Poison on the archers. We'll get a cauldron here. So trebuchet is poisoned. Upgraded standard tower is doing a pretty much decent amount of attack. Fast and aggressive troop with many small units. Okay, so the Mangler is part of the Devil deck. Yeah, it's got to be exclusively used with the Imp, surely. For how many units have just spawned there? Look at them carnage. Surely that's the only thing that's useful. Increase the damaging range of area attacks by 30%. 2% to all towers. I haven't actually got any spots. Do that. This. Okay. Okay, doing very good. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. Well, some of them are maxed already, but I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice the boars. Get those leveled up. 8 levels that, so that'll be plus 2% damage to all towers and base every year for like 8 more years. Okay. Not bad. See how that goes. Now make peace with an enemy king. This be you. I guess we'll do that here. Makes the most sense. We'll however put that back in there. Just get a second flame tower. Yeah, I mean, pretty damn good. Two flame towers. Why not 3? Upgrade the cemetery. Upgrade the imps. Okay. Yeah, with 168 coins, it might be worth a reroll. Oh my god. Passive backline unit. Killed in battle generates 3 gold per level. Scapegoat. Got raising as well. Okay, let's grab that. Then what's going on with the cards? There we go. Got 60. Yeah, we'll be able to reroll and buy 1 card. Aces do we have? We have 2. So that'll be the goats placed. Got Ballaster as well. Place those. So the archers. Okay, let's get this place straight away. Raising. But not forever. Here's a royal event. We get 1 more expansion, so... Oh, I don't even have that plot. Sing the plot. Goes in there then. Let's upgrade the cauldron. Let's put the steel coat on the imps. Vampirism on them as well. Just a load of goats. Right, place any of these. Okay, well, let's go with them. How far along we are. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I'm gonna give the Mangler another chance after this. Alright, this expansion doesn't really matter, because I'm going to be raising it. All your units and towers have plus 20% chance to deal critical damage. That's great. The cemetery. Earthworks, you say? Very good. Okay. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50%. All your units and towers have a 20% chance to deal critical damage. Plus 20%. Let's go for attack speed. Let's... Flame tower in. Yeah. Space for imps. Okay, cemetery is maxed. Imps are maxed. Cauldron can be upgraded. Would need more walls, so cauldron it is. Within the cemetery. I missed what happened to my second tower over here. Did I get rid of it? Now we get a beacon. Are you kidding? Year 31? Really? Too late. Too late for that. Too late for a lot of this, to be honest. I reroll. Maybe upgrade the trebuchet. Get the quarry. That's all we can do. Get that upgraded. Get that upgraded. Wall into there. Imps into there. How are we doing, Bishop? Lost time soon. Okay, quarry again. I'll place them vampirism to the imps. We're doing Bishop. Okay, nowhere to place that. We have the Mangler, but we won't be using it here. Go a target plot to level up adjacent plots. I guess this, because it's not going to really apply anymore. Or one more, so we'll get rid of that. Put this in. Big stone golem. Wow. That was a Baron difficulty. Right, leveled. You can now play the game on count difficulty. Okay. We're gonna give King of Blood a go. I want to try the Mangler again, because it's quite clearly focused on this guy specifically. Specifically the imps. With many small units. Is what it's based on. We'll go for this new difficulty as well. So many difficulty levels in this, I kind of feel like they could scrap some of the earlier ones. Someone's into the battlefield. There. Yeah, okay. Mangler straight in. Imp straight in. Now this works. Units explode. Keep adding to those imps. So imps taken where possible. This. We will expand here. Demons all go back in. Oh, I should have doubled this one up instead of having two. Enemies killed have a 10% chance to be summoned back to life as allies. Let's go for that. Create these demon altars. Gonna need more imps. Yep, go there in. Someone's in the field. So if I can up this so that it summons more than what it's melting. Made the Mangler. You have a troop card and target plot, it'll double the units. The damage. Wow. Wow, already? War against King Breed. Therian. We got 2 of them left. Can I get an imp spawn card, please? Wow, this build's trash. Overinvest into this. Okay, no more imps left to mangle. Oh, I guess, yeah, I won't be getting for this. They're gonna be low. They're gonna be low. They're gonna be... This build's garbage. This build's that bad, I'm quitting. God, a mangler. Just absolutely terrible. Let's go with the King of Greed. I think we're done King of Greed today. Now we have some perks to pick. One additional royal decree option per rank. What else we got here? Start with 20 gold per rank. Starts with 1 vault card in your hand. Go with that. Let's see how we get on with this one. I figured I'd give it another bash. Terrible. Casts a ray that insta-kills enemies. Golden enemies drop gold. Receive free gold at the end of every year. Probably best to get that in nice and early. Get mercenaries in, just in case I couldn't place anything else in the vault. Okay. For the wild card, we will spend 30 gold. It's this. Ready. You always have 1 unit for each 15 gold you own. Okay. I'll level this up then. I figure the faster we get that graded, the more gold we get. Means more mercenaries. Blacksmith. Oh, bad shout. 2 damage. Troops and constructions. Receive 1 gold for every 9 allied unit deaths. Sold. That there. Okay, more troops needed. So let's get that and read this. Attack speed on that a little bit. Oh, I guess damage doesn't really matter for this. Just more attack speed that's needed. The blessing is Baby Boom. Why is it going to be over there? Why not one of the ones where it's quite clearly going to be placed? Attack damage. Yeah, this is just infinite damage. Okay, let's restart. Let's just keep boosting that so it's faster. Ideally, that would be a beacon instead. Okay, 1 GG. Yeah, lightning. I'll be honest, I'm gonna gonna quit out of this one. Are we gonna restart it? Placing that blacksmith there was terrible, and this early on, I'd rather just restart. Try this again. We've started with a beacon. Every year adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and construction. So let's get that in. Let's get mercenary in. That's what we needed. Instead of the blacksmith to begin with. That ready. Bolt in. More beacons, please. The quarry out of all of those. Go Midas touch onto them. Read the bolt. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas touch. Receive 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose your loot. Yeah, okay, we'll gamble again. See how well that works for us. Oh, it's not going to work well for us as well. At all. Shoots powerful targets. Single target arrows even. 2% damage to all towers and base. Okay, let's get that in. Power in there. These mercenaries are pretty bad. Double HP on the plot. Get paladins in as well. Break the palace. We got a new hand. Touch the beacon, please. Okay, archers here so that we can put this. So that we can archers back there. Sounds good, Bishop. Draw against King of Progress. Okay, we've got a trapper in here. All my spots are buff at the moment. So, Alice upgrade. Don't really want the wall upgrade there. Group more of those. That's bullets and Silco on these guys actually, then upgrade the paladins. Can I get another beacon, please? Okay, thieves are actually pretty good. We're going to be grabbing those. Let's re-roll. And hoping for a beacon. Raising for another royal event. Okay, we'll grab that. Okay, so there's no spot really here that I want to place the thief down just yet. Let's overinvest into that. Raising. Yeah, do that there. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas Touch. Double the movement speed of all your troops. Go for this for more gold. Two more turns until we can expand. Let's spin the trappers. And then we'll make a... I have, it's good. I just need an appropriate spot to put it down. I can get one more free spot. We'll throw it down. Don't actually have any soldiers in yet. Let's upgrade the beacon. Soldiers in the bin. Get more gold. Here we go. Expand out for more soldiers. Probably there. Double up on the thieves straight away. Then we can put something else down there to buff. The beacon, hopefully. Okay. Right, beacon is now max. Paladins are now at a buff. For them. Done. You give me a decent thing here. Merchant's cards cost half the price. Flame tower. Yeah. Upgrade this more. Okay, farm adds 1 unit to the adjacent troop. Go. Then that, need more spots. Oh boy. GG. Oh, that's 1 health gone. Alice again. Blacksmith. Blacksmith over there. Trebuchet can go. Okay, we're kind of close on this difficulty even. Expand here. Overinvest. And mortgage. Destroy the target plot to receive 30 gold for each level it had. Hold on to that until a little later on and then get rid of the quarry. 30 gold to boost the stats to that. Ideally we need another boost over there, so let's get this. Get the attack speed of that now. Of my orbital cannon. Over investing in that. To the flame tower. So we can then move that across. Off here. Yeah, it's almost instant. I tell you what though, I don't know what enemy that is. Cards run into the pit, return 3 times more gold. No. Double the maximum HP of all troops. Let's get that. That's 2 of my 3 lives gone. Grades. Grade them. Overinvest into this. Buff, please. I guess we'll do that here. And same again. A really good card. Put that there. Get a little bit of a wall. Okay. Peace with an enemy king. Yeah, make peace with the king or nothing. Soldiers are fine. Let's close that. Give me some boost pots, please. Oh my god, it keeps giving me boost cards. That up. I don't want to place this garbage. Okay, yeah, done. Oh my god, there's another beacon. Yes. Reroll. What else we got? Farm. Yep. We got power to upgrade. A reroll. Raising. We got another beacon. Grabbing that. Maybe time to mortgage just so we can put the beacons in. So beacon there. Farm there. But yeah, we're on 25. We may as well... Destroy target plot forever. Automatically triggers a roll event. And no. Shop have this. Right, okay. That beacon here. And that there. Farm here. Farm also there. Right, the tower. Goddamn. Placed this before. Wow. We having paladins. We don't have any of those. But target plot to receive 30 gold for each level it had. Let's save that until this turn, so that we can spend it in the shop and get rid of the quarry. Get him to take a turn. Do that first. Pop that there. Get that on. John, are they gonna get me? Oh, they got me. Damn, whatever that enemy is, or was, incredibly strong. King of Greed. Okay, let's go today. Let's go today. Go. Right, I think I'll leave it there for 9 Kings. Yeah, this is fine. Earlier difficulty levels are too easy. And then we're now hitting to where I would say the sort of normal difficulty should be. So I'll probably play a little bit more of this off stream. We might come back to this one more time once I have like the highest of difficulties locked, and maybe when there's these new cards have been released. So we'll probably come back to those. So yeah, this has been 9 Kings. So as usual, I do hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, do consider dropping a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Do check those links as always down in the video description. That said and done, I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.